What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another hardcore video. This is episode 3 of the hardcore series. Last episode, we were starting, building the, tavern here. And we have, I believe the base layer is really close to being completed. All I have to do is just kind of put in the floor and then texturing the outside and then adding some little bit of decor here and there. And then the wonky spruce tree. Um, then we have the upstairs room over here, which is going to, which has pink blossom as the secondary floor material. Um, because, I mean, the base floor is foundation. It needs a foundation that is strong and stable. And now we have the second floor, and then we have a little back exit as well from the second story. So there we go. That is a quick, brief recap, and I'm your host, Bjorn. Um, so yeah, let's get into this episode. So what we're trying to do in this episode is finish this build right here, and if you're new to this series in particular, it is just a little bit of a sit and chill kind of thing, a little bit of a yap fest, if I do say so myself, and yeah, just an all-round good time. Okay, so let's get into this. So what I do want to do is I want to replace the top of the sill with stairs to add a little bit more texture to the build. Like so. Bam bam, that's right. And then, now what we're gonna do is we're going to place the windows like so. See how that looks? I mean, yeah, there's the slightest gap, there is, but it makes it it makes it look like it is meant to be there, which I think looks amazing. Then we're gonna do the same thing with the andesite here. I believe that should be, no, not quite enough. And there we go, we have enough andesite. Turn this into stairs as well. And then, so then just break this and this. Like so. Bam, bam. And then make this a stair as well. Then let's see how this window turns out. Back it up. Oh. Back it up a bit. That looks, I think, fantastic. Also, we might put some shingles on the side too, just to add a little bit more a pleasing aesthetic to it. And then right here, it's just only cobblestone. There we go. Okay. Now let's head over here. And, ooh, it might be an issue with this right there. Ooh, never mind. There we go. Okay. And there we go. Ta-da! And that is the base floor finished for right now. That is an Enderman. I have an idea, fellas. Stay with me now. Stay with me. Stay with me. Oh yeah, I believe I can just... That's right, boys. We have tactics. Advanced maneuvers. That was really loud. But we now have our first Ender Pearl. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with it yet, but we have it for right now. Okay. Now let's grab some... Ooh, you know what I want to do? I'm going to turn this into andesite as well. Just like that. Just because I feel like it'd be good immersion from the outside inside. From the doorway in particular. Now a good question. What door do we want to use? That is a question indeed. What door do we want to use? Because that's a big question right there. Is my freaking chunk? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. I don't know. For some reason, it keeps turning my chunk loading up to 29. Oddly enough, I'm not 100% sure why, but I always have to turn it down back to 24. 24 allows me to see just far enough, but also not too far as well. So yeah. Okay, what is on today's agenda of this Yap Sesh? Ooh, do I need more? I'm probably gonna need more oak. So let's grab a tad bit more. So on today's agenda of this Yap Sesh, I will be talking about, so no one commented in the last video, so I came up with my own topic just a couple seconds ago. Um, Rain. Yes. So for me, yesterday it was raining all last night, and it was beautiful. It helped me sleep so well. Um, I wanted to ask who else here listening likes to sleep to rain because oof, it will knock me out if I hear any sort of rain. Like I'm down for the count. Like you're not catching me awake when it's raining at night because I mean it just the nice little like pattering on the window or on the roof depending on what house you're in because I've been in some houses where they have not exact it's not metal um or like it's like a harder type of shingles on the roof. Myself, I have a not hard shingles, I would say. It's more of a I guess they're like it's not hard. It's a kind of like a plastic if I were to say, almost. Not cheap either. Um, but it's not like some that I've seen where it's porcelain or not porcelain, but like porcelain. Maybe that's the right word. Um, but yeah, no, it's like there's some like that where it's like really hard. And it makes really good sound. There's some metal ones I think as well, where they use sheet metal. Though like I've heard some videos, like on Instagram or something or another, of people having some roofs like that or something, and I mean it just chef's kiss right there. It not taste. Yes, I can taste the shingles from here. No, the, the noise and the sound that it makes is just perfect. It's awesome. Um, but yeah, like oh, like it's more for me. I would say it's more of a dull, like thuds. I would say, like very dull and quiet thuds on my roof, and it sounds just fantastic, especially when like it hits the window or your window or something, and it's just perfect and amazing, and it's the perfect combo that I get knocked out by. Like it's almost like Mike Tyson came out of nowhere and right elbowed me across the jaw. It was straight to sleep. Um, but also it flooded my yard. So it's kind of a bittersweet situation with that, where it's like, oh, it's awesome because I mean, the like I had amazing sleep, blah 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 blah, and then comes the realization, oh, well now I have to walk around big huge puddles and um now I have to trudge through the or wade through water and whatnot, and becomes a huge hassle. And all of that. That and I don't think it's called groundhogs. I think it's like gophers. I want to say they are. But like they're like little like rodents that burrow in the ground, and it elevates the land or it pushes up the land, but it also takes away from underneath it. So since it's rained, all the gophers like burrows that they had made are all like collapsing in, so it's causing puddles as well. So I gotta go after I've finished recording this video and fill in all the holes that the gophers dug, or all the trenches that they dug, and make sure that there's no massive like divots in the ground where you slip on mud. Because that definitely hasn't happened to me this today. So yeah, well, that's just something that I also have to do. But I mean, again, it's a bittersweet moment. I got some really good sleep, and now as punishment, I have to go and nice red mushrooms. Um, not as punishment, but more so as I'm gonna leave that so I can harvest that for its vines with some shears later on down the line. Again, this every single building that we're making still can be um not condemned, but it's still open for later on adjustments. Say like I said, I'm currently right now not going to be going into any caves or going too deep into caves, so I can't exactly get any tough. I believe I might have to look that up later. And then yeah, I think tough is the only other gray stone out there besides stone itself. I could do stone. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Well, now I have something to think about. Um, hmm, that's a good point. That's for later. I'm doing the floors right now. But yeah, so rain, bittersweet. It's got its perks, but I mean, that's just about it. Um, but yeah, I wonder if anybody else. I'm gonna remove this actually, and have it so the immersion is still said floor. Yes. Um, or not the immersion, but like where the doorway is, it's going to be the matching the floor. So yeah, okay, there we go. And then coming in through here, mining all of this up. And I definitely think it's interesting to have this um cherry blossom planks, because I mean it's not exactly my preference block to use with especially this block palette. But my sort of thinking is I'm not too keen, but not too big into building. So I kind of want to challenge myself to making some or to doing something that I'm not too confident in, to see how well I can do or what I can do with materials at hand. Because I mean if it was perfectly my option, I would have made this top floor calcite. and making it, like I said in last episode, a colonial-esque type build. But I didn't. Decision I can make is make this. You know what? I'm saying screw it. We're doing it. I'm gonna use spruce and stripping it, and this is gonna be a rail, right? A railing. What am I doing? I still need that. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then maybe using, not spruce, because I feel like spruce on spruce is a little bit too much. I'm going to turn down that music. There we go. That's manageable. So I might do oak, but that's also the flooring. So what I also might do is maybe some birch, if I can incorporate some birch, or I can make a stone wall. Yes, I like that idea. Kind of incorporating outside on the inside as well. Yep, I'm liking that. I'm liking that idea. Like so. Bam. And then I'm going to make a, you know, I'm going to do a spruce half slab. Or slab. And then putting it on top of the spruce log. Like so. Because I feel like that's just right. Okay. So now comes down to the doors. I think I might just do regular oak doors. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Regular oak doors. There we go. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is bam bam. You're gonna be questioning, why did you do it like that? Blah 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 blah. Because of this particular reason. So let me throw some stuff away. So what I can do is this. I can come in with the spruce, and I can do that, and it does the exact same thing that the windows do, and it perfectly is sealed off right there. Like, look at that. Or right there, see? Perfectly flat and flush. Or what I could also do is, let me grab this, and then do this, and we can do bed. There we go. Give me 1 second, and I'll show everyone what I'm talking about. And then do this, take this away, and then bam, 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 bam. And you can do something like this, where it's completely flush. Now, normally when you do this, you kind of want to remove the top block and turn that into a stair as well. So it adds the maximum amount of immersion instead of it just being like a divot into the wall. Which I'm thinking that's what I might do. But first, let's test it out. Let's see what that looks like. I like it. We're going with it. Because I don't normally do it. And it also is combining 3 different things together. So there we go. And I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Okay. So now we have that done and settled. So what that means is that is setting way for what the other doors are going to be. But not in the same way. No. It's not going to be the same way. What I'm actually going to do is make it different and do that. And then these doors are going to be different as well. I'm probably going to use oak stairs as well. Because again, I don't want to use too much of the pink because it's very, very vibrant. Or I could use cobblestone stairs, like so. And again, bringing outside, inside, like so. That's right. That looks right. That looks good. But we do need to make pink stairs anyways, because of the window sills upstairs. can't just have them have nothing. Okay, so now I'm gonna head upstairs, and just like any other clientele would want, they'd want a little bit of flowers. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna place flower pots on the outside of these windows, the singles, and with that being said, the doubles I'm just gonna leave alone. Or what I might possibly do, um, hmm, never mind. I would need Podzol or Dirt to do that. Or Grass Dirt, not Dirt. Grass Dirt. Um, Grass Block. Oh, I'm out of it. Okay, so there we go. Can toss that or those all in there. Um, hmm. But yes, let me grab some dirt. I have it in my inventory. And I'm gonna go around. Where the heck did you come from? Ooh, that's right, the new update says that you can trade back with villager or the traders. Yes, there we go. Hay bale gets you 1 emerald, which means I can get what? 5 emerald for that. That is egregious. I'd need 20 emeralds, right? Yeah, which is the equivalent of 20 hay bales. Or, let me check out the potatoes. Ugh, I'm probably not going to be able to get enough dark oak saplings. But he does stay around for quite a while, so I might be able to get something out of him. Whether it be a sapling or not. Because that does save us a lot of travel time. So I will be seeing what he has in store. That's fully grown. Okay, so we have potato there. I know it's hurting everyone's eyes that I'm not quite planting things correctly or right, but I simply do not care currently. I'm probably going to fix it later on when I have the hoe in my inventory. There it is. And that's not done. These are done. There we go. So what do we got? Alright, so I got 10 of those. So I can get 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 emeralds. Okay, so why not? While I'm at it, I'm going to redo the farm up here because so if nobody knew already, which I'm probably going to say information that everybody already knows, if you have things, ooh, that's not good. Alright, so if you go along with the paths right here, the item grows faster, or the certain plant grows faster. So I know it looks horrendous, but this is how these grow faster. Okay, so this is going to be wheat. Oh, okay, that was already wheat. That kind of sucks. And this one's going to be wheat. Carrots, I think? Yeah. Carrots. And this will be potato. Potato. And then wheat again. There we go. So these will actually start growing quite fast, actually. Now that that is arranged like so. But the divots in the ground works best when it's next to said item. I believe. Not 100% sure, but I know that was not a superstition, but a belief in old Minecraft. I know I was always told that anyways. Um, so, I mean, I see no reason why it wouldn't be true either. Okay. There we go. We got 2 from that. And then we just need to get this. And then we have enough emeralds. Now we don't even have enough emeralds to get enough dark oak saplings. Darn. That sucks. Well, we can just save up. So now we now we have 3 emeralds. Ooh, that does not look good, bud. No, sir, indeed. If you could you please leave my premises? Looks concerning. Ooh, did your lead break somewhere? Yes, it did. Awesome. We got a free lead without needing any slime balls. Awesome. So that makes things just that much more easier. Okay, now what I want to do is I'm going to use these to make it look like it's being supported. Like so. Yeah, I like that. And then maybe for this one, change it up a bit. Like so. I don't think that really looks good with the other stairs. Oh well. But that's just a little bit of texturing. Making it look good. Okay. Now we're going to work on this one, which I want it to be a spruce doorway. And then I might use regular, or again, another situation where I bring outside inside. I don't know, I think I might just have this like a regular door. Like so. Yeah. And then this is going to come up like so. Ooh, or I could, nah. I'm gonna let that come down normally. Like this. Okay, where's my bed at? Nighttime again. Dang. I need to look at the F3 menu to see how many days have passed. I want to say maybe 7, possibly. Let's take a look here. Day. I thought it would say day. Chunk, facing, debug, negative. Not 100% sure. Huh. Okay. Well, I thought it would tell me what day it is. I'll probably have to look into something else. A little bit more. Okay. Back to this. So, I'm thinking of bringing outside in again. Or this. There we go. That looks nice, I think. And then now you come back here. And and dandy. I'm still contemplating thinking about changing it to stairs. I'm gonna try it. Okay. I need another one. There we go. There we go. And then, do we have any more stairs? No, we do not. And there we go. So now I'm gonna do that, and there. And then I'm gonna have to change this back to this. Yes, I like that a lot, 100%. And then we can put a chest back here, or barrels, and that doubles our space. Yeah, I like that idea. And then maybe we can put chests under here. Yep, I like that. Now, I'm considering if I were to do something like this, and maybe putting a half slab right there, or something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna see. I thought I would have had. Okay, it's right there. I'm actually gonna grab those out. Okay, let's take a look here. I'm liking that. Then maybe same over here. Doing another one. Like so. Yes, I like that. And then thinking about doing. I just want to see how this looks. I'm not 100% sure if I want to do this. Yeah. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Now I know I won't be able to do it for this side because the window. There we go. What if I were to do that? Nah, I don't really like that. I'm gonna do that just to add some flavor. Yeah. I'm liking this. There we go. There we go. And it's almost like it's like a teller type thing, but this is the, or it kind of is in a way, because I mean, the whomever is going to be back here, like doing the room keys and everything. Yeah, and I'm contemplating if I want to make this a one window. Okay, this is peeving me a lot. I'm contemplating killing his companions. I'm doing it. They have antagonized me entirely way too much. Okay, that lead is now finished. Okay, I feel a whole lot better. So again, I'm thinking about taking this window away, but also I feel like it brings in so much light, and it makes it look better. So I'm gonna keep it. I want to keep it. Okay. And now I'm gonna bring in some barrels, or make some barrels with whatever I have left over. Yeah, why not? There we go. Okay, and then this gives us a little bit of organization as well. I'm not really going to do too much with this space right here, because I mean I don't think I can really put anything productive or useful there. So yeah. Okay. Make another slab. There we go. And then a couple more logs, like so. And then one more time. And there you have it. We have all of that storage. Now, let's organize a tad bit, get us a little bit more organized and settled in. Okay. Now you're asking why am I putting glass with dirt? Because it's kind of, it's kind of along the logic of sand and like building blocks and so on and so forth. Okay. I'm also contemplating probably moving it over to there, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I am, because it makes little sense to me, because this is like building block territory as well. Or I might move it to the whatchamacallit. Wood one, possibly. Because the way how I'm categorizing things right now is like nature-y, mines, or ore, and then dirt, crap, whatever. Now it's changed to valuables. Yeah. Makes no sense right now. But it makes sense for me currently. Now I'm gonna grab these chests, and then put them underneath, and that's a little bit more storage as well. Do something like this. There we go. Kind of like some hidden storage. And there we go, we have the mementos storage. And then this one, I'm gonna make valuables. More so just things that I think are currently valuable. Okay. I'll keep that in there for right now. There we go. So there may not be a lot of rhyme or reason to much really of anything, but oh well, it's base storage currently, and everything is stowed away. I'm thinking about taking these and replacing some of the countertops with it. Like maybe right here would be furnace and then crafting table. Like so. Oh, that would just look so good. Okay. So now we're gonna wait to sleep. And then, yeah. We should be A-okay. Okay, now... What is going on? Okay. Doing some weird stuff, broski. Doing some weird stuff. Yeah, I know. Okay. So, we're gonna check on the farm here in a second. And see where they're at with, or see where the farm is at for the second. Alrighty tighty. Okay, how does everything look? That's right, we still need to do the windowsills and possibly some doors. But from the looks of it, we might get finished with the tavern today. We just we very well just might be finished with the tavern today. All we need to do is really just put on a roof, which kind of doubles as a, whatchamacallit, slightly double, yeah, see how fast it grew in just only a day? Insane speed. Yeah, okay. Nicely done, and I didn't bring my hoe. Awesome. Well, I don't think I even have one. Not entirely sure if I do or not. I can't remember. I think I do. Or it might have broke. I'm going insane. Okay, so we're heading on over. I think I broke, possibly. I'm trying to think back, and my brain hurt. Okay, so here we go. Back in. Tools. Yeah, I think it broke. Yeah, I did. Or did I even have one at all? Mysteries. Okay, so now we're going to go and grab the spruce. We need to go grab some more oak planks as well. And make some more, never mind. We gotta go grab some more stone. Yay. Just what we like to do. More stone gathering. I wonder what we could do over here. Maybe a small garden? Ooh, this is an interesting cave type of thing. Cave doodad. And that's dangerous. As I stated, dangerous. Okay. So grabbing a little bit more of this, and my idea, I just thought of it, and I want to speak my mind now. What I want to do with the roof is make it, birch. That's right, we're using 4 different types of wood. We got oak going, we have cherry blossom, and we have spruce, and now we're adding in birch for the roof. That's right, insane work, but that is what we're doing. Okay, now I need to make an axe, and then run on over and grab some oak sapling, or not oak saplings, grab some oak wood, right? It's called wood? Logs, there we go. I knew I'd get it eventually. Okay. Now I believe this is the update. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Nope. I think this is the update where they have like the little chicks and the baby everythings. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm somewhat sure. Possibly. If not, then I'm gonna try to figure out how to update the current world to said version. Because, I mean, I feel like that's a little bit of the whole point why I kind of did this. But a good test would be to see if I can make a spear. Or, let me see this real quick. Do you make a chick? No, you do not. Darn it. Then I believe this is not the right update. Darn it. Okay, so I need to figure out how to make it so. Because if that's the case, I should be... Never mind, I can make a spear? But I think that might be snapshot update that I have to do. I'm not 100% sure. Again, I'll have to figure that out. But in due time, I shall say. Yep. See, the weird guy out front agrees with me. Okay, there we go. Now, these doors are going to be, I think, I'm gonna make them dark oak. or not dark oak, spruce. I think I had some left over. Yeah, I did. Oh well. And then spruce it on up in here. There we go. There we go. Awesome. And now we have windows to put in. More window. Oh, I forgot. There's all of these windows too. Yep. There we go. Now, gonna make a ton of these. And head up, and yeah, okay, so those already have them. It's just these that don't have them. Okay. Oh, that was a stupid jump. Okay. And then place these down. There we go. Nice. Nicely done. Okay. Alright, now we just need the, panes. Alright, do we have any yet? No, we do not. Okay. No! I hate when that happens. I guess no more running in the house with an axe. Ugh. I hate when that happens. I mean, I feel like it's no different than running in the house with scissors. But now it's just, I can't run in the house with an axe. Disappointing, disappointing. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. There we go. And now... Wait, I can't do this one yet, because I need to do these on the outside. And these windows I don't really care about. There we go. Nicely done. If I want to, I can really just go out here. Alrighty. Now I have that. And I'm going to come around with some... Or actually, no, this is where I'm going to introduce a little bit of birch. Because I want to use the birch trapdoors for this one. Just, or for one, to introduce a new color, but to also not have the exact same trapdoor used over and over and over again. Where did you come from? Satan? That came out of nowhere. Seems like we have quite a lot of caves to not explore, but cover up. Because we don't want any mobs spawning. None at all. Oh, this is gonna be a long series. But I have put this upon myself, and I shall carry it out as so. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to need a little bit more. And there we go. Now we have enough to bring it around to here. There we go. Nice. Nicely done. Ooh, can't go in there. Okay. Yeah. And now I'll have to do... Ooh, I do like that. How it's, like, separate from each other. Nice. That's pleasant. Oh, that's a pleasant coincidence. Okay. Now, head to bed. Excuse me. Alrighty. So, well, actually, we can do this. There's one bed, and then let's run on out, and then find two more sheep, or not 2 sheep, 3 more sheep, make another bed, and I'm kind of feeling up for making purple beds, so I'm going to have to also look out for, whatchamacallit, red and blue. Oh, right over here. We have the cornflower and then a rose. There we go. Or poppy. And then blue and red makes purple. And that's all we need. And then I'm going to take these 2 flowers for the flower pots up top. If I haven't already put the glass panes down. I really hope I didn't. I did not. Awesome. Okay. Great. So now I can just do that up. And then I can finally put the last glass panes down. And then I no longer have to worry about up here. There we go. Nice. There we go. We got a little bit of flowers. And there you go. See? You got that little site, and they have that. Nice. Okay. Turn this purple. Nice. I'm liking that color. I'm liking that color. Okay. Now again, we need 1 more bed. So let's run off and go grab that, why don't we? Okay, so that's 1 sheep, 2, 3. Alright. We have quite the plethora over here. There we go. And I think... No, that's an item frame. We need a wool to make picture frame, or pictures. But you know what we might just do? Instead of making pictures, we might just set up the mementos of our, tools already. Just to get that out the way. Alright, and then we're going to take this and the purple dye, and there we go. Now we have another bed. Just like that. So now what I'm thinking about doing is something like the you know what? I'm gonna make it with birch. Okay. I'm just adding in little nice features like making a desk. Like this. Something like so. And I think that's a little bit too far. There we go. You got your little desk. Or maybe having it a little bit farther out would do nice. Like so. There we go. And then there's that. And perfect idea I have is I am going to have to kill another sheep. Yup. See? He's already on it. And I know that's not, no, I'm not gonna do that. What I was thinking about doing was doing like an old school computer type thing, but I don't really think that's a good idea, because this is kind of like a medieval type thing that I was talking about. So maybe that's not the brightest of ideas. Okay. So, let's go and grab that leather that we got from the llamas. Turn it into an item frame. And then grab our pickaxe. And then run on over here. And then just on the wall. Bam. There we go. See? A little mementos. Or homage. Alright, now the next thing that's going to happen is I'm going to do accents along the outside. Okay, which is essentially just doing this. Like so. Bam, bam. To curve things out. Bam. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. And just a little bit more. So you have to go up here. And then do that process over again. And I might change the material for the second story, or I might change it, and make it for the, no, we'll keep it the same on all the stories. Just so that it's not so much of an issue. Okay, now take that, and then now the fun part. Now all you gotta do is just rotate the mouse, make sure you're in between all 4 blocks, and you come down really quick. There we go, and then we should have maybe 40 blocks, I think. Right? Yeah, 40 blocks. Right there, just like so. And then I'm gonna hold off from making another one, because I'm gonna have to make it farther out because of that. Or because of it turning everything into Podzol close by. That's right, I forgot about that one. Alrighty. Then one more. And there we go. Nice. Nicely done. Yeah, alright, now for the roof. Okay. Nope, not doing that. Gonna grab some dirt for right now. Just stashing quite a lot of stuff. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, so so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then if I make this one more taller, that one will be the one that has all of the strip logs coming across, am I right? 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, on the 5th log. Got it. Alrighty, and well, not 100% sure I want to do that, because I'm trying to do the roof now. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, I still want to stick with the spruce. Okay. Which I want it to be like the outside lining, I want to say. Okay, so if I were to do this, have it like so, or nope, not like that, like this. Nope. There we go. Yeah. And then coming back inside. And there. Then what I want to do is, I just realized something. I can't do that with that right there. Okay, well, that is tomorrow's issue. If you guys liked this episode, I'm gonna head to bed before the mobs start spawning. No! Um, if you guys did like this episode, please give it a nice big thumbs up. If you do want to see or continue seeing series like this, please give it a please subscribe. And yeah, that is it for this episode. I thought we'd get this house finished, but we are right there. It's almost completely decorated. I mean, you guys were already there with me. And again, everything is subjected to change. So, we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.